So both Claude Code and Codex recently added a really cool feature called /goal. And this is kind of like a Ralph loop under the hood. It kind of just, you set a goal, you type a prompt of what you want it to do, and it continues to iterate and try to work until it achieves that goal. Now, some great use cases of this that I've actually tried myself on the mission control project was I wanted to get the GitHub Actions passing. So I recently added in the ability to build and sign my Electron app so that people can install it on Mac and not have to go through all these hoops of like getting it out of quarantine. And in order to achieve that, I did have to keep on pushing code up to GitHub Actions, make sure it runs, make sure it builds, it'll run into errors. And it's a very tedious process of a human in the loop having to continuously like kick off the agent to fix it. So the goal that I did was I said, please try to get this completely building and passing inside of GitHub Actions. Don't stop until it is fully successful. So let me run it and kind of show. So when you do run this, it goes over here and it says goal active. And you'll see it continuously polls and tries to see if it's finished with the goal that you've kind of specified. So you'll see here in a second, it's probably going to do like a git push. My GitHub Actions are going to run. Actually, I am going to stop it because I have a bunch of changes on this project I don't want committed yet. But that's the overall idea, is that you can set a high level goal, an objective, and you can just have this session basically run nonstop until it meets that objective. Now, another really great use case for this is I've done refactoring, right? So I have a skill that basically audits my whole code base, and it finds like a bunch of things that it could potentially fix. It has high level, medium level, and low level security issues and performance issues. And when it gives you that full list, you can just go ahead and kick off a goal and say, hey, I want you to address every single issue that you found from this audit. Don't stop until you've done it all. And this is great because you can kind of like create a new work tree, have this run on the work tree, go through and do all the refactoring, and then come back when it's done in an hour or so, and then you can check the code changes. Now, Codex also has goal, but it's not like baked in. It's still experimental. So if you do type in /experimental, and then if you go down to goals and turn that on, now you can actually type /goal, and the same idea. You can type in a long prompt, and it's just going to keep on running in a loop. And they do kind of explain this. Both Claude Code and Codex basically do the same thing with how this works. It sets off a loop, and it just keeps on trying to achieve that goal until it's fully done. This is literally like Ralph loop, but it's built into the CLI tools, which is game changing. Because if you have worked with these tools, often they stop early. You have to come back, you have to babysit it. And it's just so nice when you have these tools that can just run nonstop on tedious, low hanging fruit tasks that you just want to get done and not have to come back and like keep on clicking continue or accept or approve. Now, some other important commands you should know is goal/pause, goal resume, or goal clear. That's how you kind of just stop it from your current session from like continuing. And I'm sure Claude Code has also the same type of commands. But overall, I mean, this is a pretty simple but very powerful feature that I think you should start using in Claude Code and Codex to get a lot of work done. Now, I will say the new goal feature pairs great with the skills I've been working on. Basically, I have a skill that goes through and tries to write the highest production quality code, and using this with the goal command can just make sure that it gets through every single thing of your quality checklist so that by the time you push it to your main branch, everything is high quality. So go check out agentsystem.dev if you guys are interested. Other than that, have a good day. Happy coding.